Man, welcome back to the Boot Tragedies, man. Thank y'all for tuning into the channel once again. Got some breaking news, some news that I kind of expected that we talked about a couple weeks ago when they were doing the restructures and things like that. Malcolm Jenkins will retire from football. He will not play for the Saints next year. Not gonna lie. I was gonna make a video about a month ago or 2 months ago of his decline and stuff like that, but obviously he realized that, man, he's not the same player he once was, and there's no problem with that. So he will hang up the cleats. He will retire. And I'm gonna kind of talk about what this means for the Saints. But before I do that, man, shout out to Malcolm Jenkins. Changed his career around. His first stint with the Saints wasn't great at all. He was solid. He was solid for us, but he just wasn't living up to that potential. Went to the Eagles, became a stud over there. Came back, finished his career out with the Saints, played on, this Saints defense was top 5 for the last couple of years. So appreciate him for that, man. He had a hell of a career, and salute to Malcolm Jenkins. This does make things interesting for the Saints, man. Obviously, you have Adebo, Marshawn Lattimore, and Gardner Johnson at your corners, but the safety position, man, you basically only have Marcus May. And now I'm thinking Marcus May is more to replace the Malcolm Jenkins role than the Marcus Williams role, which scares me a lot. We're going to obviously have to get some more safeties out there because now the Daniel Sorensen special teams play is not looking so special teamy at the moment, but a long way to go before that becomes true. I do think Marcus May is going to be more in the box than the deep third safety, but he can play that deep third as well. He has that versatility, but I wouldn't be surprised if he played more in the box because he showed he was a great tackler, great instincts, and he can cover. So if he played, more to the line of scrimmage, guarding those tight ends, playing in the box, kind of what Malcolm Jenkins did, that wouldn't surprise me at all. Bringing P.J. Williams back will be a huge asset. Obviously, we need to get him back, on this team, on this roster, just because, man, we're lacking that safety. We're lacking that safety a lot right now. Have to get some safeties in this building, some safeties that can play, safeties that can cover ground, get sideline to sideline. We just don't have that on the team at the moment. So we definitely need to start bringing guys in, man, throughout the draft, free agency. So we just going to have to get that position, sorted out. That position is probably number 2 behind the receiver position at this point of a must have. So we'll see what we do with the safety. Like I said, it's a long time, man. It's still March. It's almost April. Draft is next month. So we'll see what the Saints do on that front. I do think Gardner Johnson, it's going to be his time to show up. Contract year. You're going to be the guy in the slot, the inside guy, kind of that hybrid safety corner role. You're going to be the number 1 guy there, the only guy there at the moment. It's time for you to show up. You want a big deal? Hey, it's time for you to show up. You need to improve on your coverage. Everything else you bring, keep bringing it. So we'll see. We'll see what he does this year. He talks a lot. It's time to back it up. Even though he has been backing it up, he has been playing well. But this year, we need to see a jump from him, and that'll be great because, like I said, it's a contract year. It's a contract year. If you want the big bucks, you got to play like it, and that's not just talking trash. That's not just in a run game. That's in coverage as well. So we'll see what he brings to the table. It's going to be a big year for him. All eyes will be on him from Mickey Loomis, coaching staff, and people like that. So we'll see what he does this year. He's going to have a big opportunity with Malcolm Jenkins gone, so he has to step up. Man, if you check my Twitter feed, I tweeted in December of last year that Malcolm Jenkins needs to retire. He was just getting slow out there, man. He was not the same player. 13 years in the league. That's a long time. This would have been year 14. This isn't the NBA. That's a long time to play football. Long time to play safety where the game's getting faster. Guys are getting stronger. Man, he just didn't need to be on that field anymore, and it's not a shot at Malcolm Jenkins, man. Super solid career. You can't ask for anything more than a 13-year career as a safety or at any position, honestly. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him for a good career. Saints are going to have to replace this position. I don't think we'll really draft a guy that, kind of plays that safety on a line role. You can find that in free agency. You probably can find, that type of player for cheap, unless you want to go after the elite player. Another guy that plays that role, Tyrann Mathieu. He's been in Baton Rouge all week. Maybe he took that trip down to New Orleans. Hey, we don't know. I don't know. So we'll see what we do to replace Malcolm Jenkins, like I said before. But last time, man, congrats to Malcolm Jenkins. Great career. Enjoy your retirement. And, man, hey, the Saints, time to make a move. But once again, man, it's the Boot Tragedies. I'm out.